Yo, what is up, Karma Nation? We're back at it again for another amazing WNBA slate. I am here with my boy Ethan again. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good today. I got my first fantasy football draft tonight. So once we're done here, I'm going to start preparing for that. Prop wise, yesterday I think everything went quite well. We did well with Monkey Knife Fight. Went 1 for 1. Wilson underperformed, but that's okay. So overall, yesterday was a good day. Prop wise, I love the props today for WNBA. I think there's some good ones on Monkey Knife Fight, so we'll attack there. Man, had a tough beat in NBA last night. Lost the prop by two different point fives, but we hit baseball, we hit some tennis, so we keep on going. New day, new props. Let's make some money.
Yep, I had a decent day. I had a 2 for 3 because Asia didn't matter on that 2 for 3, which is nice. Bonner and AT went over real quick. The rapid fire I posted, I know we disagreed on AT and DT.
And I was right.
You got that amazing 45-point first half, which
Yep.
screwed me out of so much money. I lost a $150 buy-in 11 man because everyone up in front of me
I
had
will.
DT.
I will
So
say though, if I knew when Jasmine got ruled out, I was all in on Bonner, so I would have taken Bonner over DT. So
yeah, DT
uh,
just had an amazing first half, like 25 points, 6 threes, nothing
yeah,
you can do about it. She had 10 fantasy points in the second half. But yeah, nothing you can
exactly.
do. Interesting ownership comparison. I was in the $150 one, I was in the $88 one, and I was in a 12 and a $5 one. The 12 and $5 one, I missed cash because DT was 45% owned. Bonner was like 50, and Alyssa Thomas was 70. The $150, Alyssa Thomas was 100% owned. Bonner was 80% owned, and DT was only like 20%. Only two people had him. 2 out of 11 had her there. So definitely interesting comparison there because on the lower buy-ins, I don't know if it's name recognition or what, because she was a good play, but just Bonner at 600 more, projected for six more. No, six. How much she was projected for? Bonner was 42, I think.
Yeah, she was 42 on Price Pick. Well, no, so she started at like 39 on Price Picks, but once Jasmine Thomas got ruled out, she got bumped up to 41.5. But she stayed 38.5 on Monkey Knife Fight, but Monkey Knife Fight doesn't adjust her props ever.
Yeah, I mean, WNBA news is tough anyway, so you can't really code that into because
Yeah.
they just run a computer program the whole time. So it's tough to do that there with not a lot of NBA news you got. So yeah, she was only 38. Bonner was projected for 5, 6 more points and only 600 more. So definitely the better
And,
play.
and
People,
Bonner should have easily gotten there too. She missed some layups. She had an off game for what she should have done. She was off a little bit, but
yeah, she
yeah,
started slow. That game was started really slow. It was like
yeah.
18-8 in the first quarter. No one really put up much. January was doing a lot of the scoring, and everyone really didn't have that much. And then they started to explode a little. But yeah, nothing you knew about that. Just got to move on. You get screwed. I had McCowan who got a little bump from Dupree being out, so I got a little bonus there. Carter, lock of the day yesterday. Good work.
Thank you. Two for two on locks. First Thomas, now Carter.
Yeah, she was 60% owned in the high dollar ones. I didn't check her ownership in the low dollar ones. I can check that out and get back to you on that. But yeah, great play. McCown, no one had her. I tied in the $88. 7 people, 3 people tied for first. Someone had the same lineup as me, and one person had a completely different line and somehow tied. So I had a three-way tie out of 7 people for first. So
Yeah.
but it's still 88 into 250, which decent day. But I lost a 150, so really break even. I profited $20, so not too bad of a day yesterday. Yeah, so let's see what we got today.
Yeah. Tell us some injury news, Joey.
Yep, I will tell you some injury news. We got not too much. We got Sue Bird active today, so that really messes up Seattle. Blowout, 15-point spread with Sue Bird. They'll definitely cover. I don't know if I'm going to bet on that, but if I'm betting, I'm doing Seattle minus 15. We did see them play earlier in the year, and Was a blowout, but not the blowout you expect. Mystics won by 18 somehow with a fully healthy Seattle team.
Revenge.
Revenge. They're going to come out hot. First quarter spread probably is going to be really nice as well, just because no way Seattle's going to sleep on this. They're playing for first place, double bye, I believe, for playoffs, so definitely need that first place. You cannot walk over this team. You can't overlook them, just got to go straight on, go hard in the beginning, get out to a 15-point lead in the first half, and just don't look back. So we got Subird active. Those point guards, the difference between having Subird and not having Subird is crazy. Just she's so good, and having your point guard means so much. And then we got Arike Agumbawale. She is questionable. She twisted her ankle and came back. I think she'll still drop 27 points. She played 30 minutes. But yeah, she should play, I believe. If she doesn't play, that will make things interesting. I assume Gray will be a lock. Especially lock on prize picks at 22 and over. That would be an easy one, but 24, but yeah. And then we got Owumake. She is out, so another Candace Parker day. Another Candace Parker Collier day that we go over every week. They play on the same slate, so we always got those two to pay up for. So we will dive right into it. We got DraftKings, we have FanDuel, and of course we got the prop sites monkeyknifefight.online and prizepicks.online, promo code KARMA. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on those notifications so you never miss a live stream or podcast. And don't forget to get in our free chat room, chatdfs.com. We got football season starting up, and I know, Ethan, you said you got your draft tonight. I also have a draft at 9 o'clock, so maybe hop in the chat, ask Karma experts some draft advice, because it really snuck up on me for sure. I started prepping for the season last week, because usually I prep when the NBA is over, so that's where the mindset goes. But
yeah, well, and the other thing is too that's weird is COVID. Usually the way football works is you have high school will start first, then college will start, and then NFL will start. Well, no high school yet, no college yet, so it's kind of creeping up on us with the NFL, because like boom, NFL's first this year, which is usually never the case.
Yep, and we can get some fun parlays going if you're in a legal state that you can bet. You can get like 10-team parlays, because you got NFL, you got NBA, you got WNBA, you got MLB, you got NASCAR, you got golf, you got so much going on. It's going to be an interesting month or so.
Be fun.
Sports. I'm excited. It's going to be busy. We're going to have a lot of work to do, especially when NFL comes. I put in a lot of work for that. I'm always looking at props throughout the week, because there's always something. Someone's going to pop up on the injury list, and you just got to rush it to beat the prop sites, beat the betting sites to get that advantage.
We do most of the time. I would say we beat them about 85% of the time, 80% of the time. So,
yeah, fun.
Be in our Discord, because that's where we're dropping it.
Yep, and make sure to get on that Bet Karma Discord. It's bettingkarma.com is the free Discord link. I drop free WNBA plays all the time. I am up 45 units on the season for WNBA, which is 45% of your bankroll, yeah. I had two season-long bets, I'm up 22%, and then daily bets, I am up 22% as well. So, good season for me so far, and it's all free. bettingkarma.com.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Free.
And you just get all the picks. We got 2 weeks left. No reason to miss out on them. Up 18 units in August and 4 units in July. So, better.
Well, we have playoffs too. 2 weeks plus playoffs.
2 weeks plus playoffs. So, another probably month and a half, so.
Yeah.
Fun end of the season, and I might drop some. I already have 3 bets season long for championships. I got Lynx plus 1,300, Sky plus 1,800, which that got screwed by losing Stevens, and the Shields. Nothing. I mean, I might get lucky, but probably not. And then Storm plus 200. That's my big unit one right now. So Storm most likely going to win, but Aces and Sparks obviously great dark horses. Well, not dark horses, just, we'll see. Now let's get into the DFS side. We've been talking for 10 minutes, so let's get into it. Let's pull up DraftKings. Who are you liking as your favorite guard plays?
All right, so today's an interesting slate. We have a lot of high-priced forwards, and you're going to want these high-priced forwards.
Yep.
So with that being said, cash Do not pay up for Sloot or Enrique. Listen to me.
Yeah,
Do
it's
not
tempting.
pay up at guards for cash. But my favorite GPP guard, high value, is Enrique if she's healthy and playing. I'm not a big fan of Sloot. Minnesota's a tough defensive team. So I'm kind of off the Sloot train, especially at 10-6 today. But I
Yeah.
like Chelsea Gray and Enrique. I think that Dallas LA game is going to stay close, and I think both guards can easily go off. It's going to be the Chelsea Gray and Candace Parker show. And Enrique is Enrique. She could drop 30 points if need be. So
Yeah.
if I'm playing GPP, that's my route is Enrique, Chelsea Gray. I'm not touching Lloyd. Like you said, Sue Bird is back, so no need to touch the guards for Seattle, especially I think that game's going to blow out. I think
Sue
Seattle's
Bird's cheap though. We can do Sue Bird.
Yeah,
If you really
super.
want.
And that's where we're going to go with this is
Okay.
for cash, you're going to want to go cheap for guard. You have Sue Bird at 6,900, which I like a lot. I think that's a lock.
Yeah, you know who my favorite play is?
What?
She gets no recognition, but Carlton against Chicago. She's going to be a forward. She's going to get a lot of boards, high-paced game, no defense. I don't think she's going to get ownership. She's going to play 30 minutes. She might get you 30 points. That's my bold call. Over 30 points today for Carlton. Probably get you 25, but I like 30 as a nice ceiling today. She's a great play. I doubt anybody's going to play her, but
They will for listening to this.
yeah, so don't hop in those $88, $150 and beat me because you got my Carlton play. Hop in those smaller ones, but yeah, Carlton, amazing play today at cheap. Sue Bird, Carlton, I'm probably just gonna lock up. I mean, yeah.
You can also go guard LA. So Augustus, you have Augustus down there at 4,300. Tia Cooper, she went off last
She's
game.
a babe.
4,900. Williams, looks like Williams is still on a minute limit. She only played 17 minutes last game. And Cooper actually led with most minutes off the bench. So, these are GPP plays, of course. Don't go crazy. But here's your big sleeper, Joey. You ready for this one?
What you got? What do you got for me?
Banham.
Rachel
Banham.
She brought back Minnesota. I think it was LA. Was it LA?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were down huge.
Yeah, first quarter.
She went off. Yeah. Yep.
But one of these Minnesota Dangerfield, I think is safe. You can play Dangerfield at guard. She gets the minutes. You don't have to worry about her. But which one of these other guards is going to go off? It's going to be it's going to be Sims, maybe. Sims starts.
Sims, she screwed. At least I had Parker paired with him on Prize Picks, but she screwed me over. I loved her over just because, she was starting. I assumed she'd do a little better than that, but nope, she got 6 points. But you can go back to her.
Don't play Lexi Brown.
Don't play Lexi Brown.
She only played 5 minutes last game. She's donezo this year. She's going to take an injury to bring her back.
She's done nothing except for the time we pounded the unders, and she played, 40 minutes basically, 37 minutes. She's done nothing since then. She sat 3 minutes just because she got foul trouble.
But,
yeah, so unlucky.
But Banham, she played the second most minutes of all the guards. $4,000.
You can definitely take a shot.
That's my call.
That's your call of the day. Chicago, if they need a spark off the bench, 2 high-powered offenses. Minnesota.
She could start.
Yeah, they could switch up this. They just switch up the starting line and put Sims back, and I doubt they move her to the bench. And Dangerfield's top Rookie of the Year candidate. I would say she wins Rookie of the Year. But yeah, it's tough. I could see Dangerfield dropping 30 today. 30 real points.
Yeah, I like Dangerfield.
She's got Chicago defense. It's just could be an interesting, could be a 60-point fantasy day for Collier too. So if she gets those blocks and steals, she's gonna do so well and get no blocks and steals and just annoy the hell out of. She's gonna get 40 again just with no blocks and steals. It's gonna be so depressing.
Literally, I don't mind punting 2 guards and playing 4 high-priced forwards. I really don't mind that.
Yeah, chill with that 6K range. Maybe even go further down.
I'll go way further down.
That's a perfect GPP. Just go under 5K. Yeah, because these guards, Copper, I'm fading Copper. Could Could be an interesting at small forward. She's gonna be matched up with. Who do they have? Carlton. Yeah, she'll be matched up with Carlton. So not the worst play. She should be able to still score 15 to 20 points. But Sloot's kind of matchup proof just because she has that assist ceiling.
Yeah.
So she can get you 12 assists, 10 points, and still hit value if she gets a couple rebounds too.
Yeah, but you want these forwards.
Oh yeah, 100%. GPP play you can play with Sloot if you really want to. I'm not going to. But I don't mind the play. Rapid fire, I'm going to go Collier over Sloot as well. But yeah, don't mind the play at all. Just not going to do it. Just not for me. And then we got forwards as well. Any other guards you like?
No other guards. No,
I think we touched
I said
on.
all the cheap guards I like, so we can move on.
Yeah, you can get the Canada blowout narrative if you want. Prince blowout narrative's interesting. She played a lot for the New York game. It was like 60-20 at halftime though, so I'm not sure we're gonna get that again. But if you want to take the chance on Prince and Nick blowout, but just fade everyone else. But yeah. So what are you gonna do with these three forwards here? You got Stuart, Collier, and Parker. Stuart obviously is the most expensive. They all are green opponent ranks, but we gotta watch that blowout for Stuart.
Yeah, and that's what's holding me back. I'm going Parker Collier today. I think Collier's the number one play at forward today.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Great matchup, great usage rate, great upside, block, steals, scoring, rebounds, assists, you name it, she does it. All around great athlete. So lock her in completely. After that, I'm going Parker over Stewart, and here's why. One, I worry about the blowout with Seattle.
Yeah.
And Stewart. Sue Bird's back too.
Sue Bird's back.
Sue Bird.
Yep, she is back. So that blowout's going to be even worse. Could be.
Yeah. With Parker, though, I know Parker let us down the other day. We had her in some props, and she let us down big time.
Yeah.
But Parker does it all. Rebounds, scoring, points. And outside of Chelsea Gray, Parker's going to have to score. You saw what happened last game when Parker did. They lost because Parker wasn't scoring last game.
Yeah.
So and she's going to play the minutes. She's going to play probably about 35 minutes, in the 30 to 35 minute range. So plenty of minutes, plenty. I would not be shocked if we see a triple double from Candace Parker tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely on triple double watch. I don't think
Dallas can't defend inside.
Not at all. Has she gotten a triple double yet? She's flirted with a lot. She hasn't gotten first game she flirted. Minnesota in August 9th, she flirted with one. She had 9 assists, 10 rebounds, and 11 points. But I think she can get over the hump, and that triple-double bonus is really nice. Yeah. Double-double is great, but you get that triple-double bonus. I mean, you're obviously getting the stats, so you're going to get more of a bonus. But getting that triple-double bonus is really nice. I was just messing around with some builds to try to fit all three of those girls in. It's possible. I don't like it because I want to play Carlton, and I'm left with 4-4. Yes, I could do some punts, but I'm not going to punt.
Not in cash. GPP, if you're playing 10, 15 lineups, sure, go for it. But one GPP, one cash, don't do it.
Yeah, and some of these cheap players I like would get a little more run and blowout, which you don't want to put Stewart in that blowout. Yeah, so you can't really fit unless you're really... You can't go Carlton if you want to fit, so you're gonna have to go some of those cheap guards that you were talking about in the 4K range.
And looking at the forwards in today's slate, I'm not gonna play Washington forwards. No. I'm not gonna play Chicago forwards. I'm not gonna play Dallas forwards. I want to play these high-priced forwards. I want to play Sabali. I want to play Parker, Collier. Not touching Dantas.
What about right above Dantas? That little Howard girl right there.
Okay, hate Howard. I gotta commend her though. Man, her hustle is off the charts right now.
Oh yeah, I think she was Defensive Player of the Year last year. I mean, she's a great player. She led the league in fantasy points last year. Yeah, I mean, she's a good player.
Every rebound, everything. I mean, just crazy.
And she's also hurting Stewart. She's taking Stewart's rebounds. Taking Stewart's points. So Stewart's not worth 12-2. Yeah, she can get you 50. I expect at least 40 from her. if I'm paying 12 too, but I don't trust that enough in cash. I know she's going to be 50-60% owned. I faded her against, who was it? 2 games ago when she dropped 55 against Indiana. I faded her against Indiana. She dropped 55. I trusted the blowout narrative. They still won by 13, but she can still get there. Just less chance of getting there. So it's fine fading her in cash. It's a tough choice to fade her in cash, but it's the right move. I hate doing it, but you just, if she's under 12, yeah, you can play her, but 12-2 just, you're punting, and 2 of those mid-price players can beat a punt plus Stewart.
Yeah.
But it's fine in GPPs because that punt can go off for 30. If the punt goes off for 30 and she goes for 50, yeah, you're not making up those 80 points.
No.
But in cash, there's at least a 60 to 70% chance that 2 mid-price players are going to beat your punt and Stewart. Unless we get some injury news like Enrique's out, then it's easier to fit them. But
Agreed.
I wouldn't say it's worth it today. It's tough, and are they the late hammer? They're the late hammer. So, yeah, just like Indiana, they were the late hammer. You just have to sit back and hope she doesn't drop 50.
Yeah. I will say this. I'm starting off my cash build with Parker, Collier, and Sabali. Those 3 forwards.
How much? Yeah, 9-7's tough, especially
Yeah,
against
but
LA.
I know, but
So this is where we're gonna disagree. I'm gonna go Collier, Parker, and Dantas.
I can't play Dantas.
I know you can't play Dantas. I can't play Dantas, but
and the fact that you can play, I mean, but damn, she played 33 minutes last game. Why?
If she plays 33 minutes again, she will go over 30 points.
But like, here's what I don't understand, Joey. Do you see any correlation with her minutes? I can't figure out her minutes. They make 0 sense.
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch enough Lynx games. Let's see, does she just play bad and they just... Because I know the game when she got 17 minutes against Dallas. What's her name? That rookie. What's her name? Harrington. Herbert Harrington was having a good game, so they just wrote her, which, I mean, makes sense. Give your rookie a little more run. But, yeah, it's tough to... She's my top GPP play tonight. She's got a 35-point ceiling, but her floor is 20. So
those minutes, man. But for cash, I can't play Dantas in cash.
Yeah, we'll see where my build goes. I'll play her in cash if it falls. But I think I'm gonna start my builds with Collier, Parker for sure, and then Carlton. And then
I like Carlton with you there.
She's 6'7". I remember playing her first game she played. No one played her. It was pretty funny. I think it was that LA game where she got 34 minutes and went off for 27. No one expected it, but yeah, I love her today. Her price really hasn't gone up enough to warrant not playing her. If she was above 7K, yeah, I wouldn't start my cash games off. But 6'7" is just too cheap for her. She's a forward, so you're getting those forwards against Chicago. She's gonna play that 3. Even though they say she's a guard, but yep, she's Chicago. Forward against Chicago, love it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
No, I agree with you there.
Yeah, let's see
what I like the punts at guard better than forward today, so that's why I'm more inclined to pay up at forward.
Yeah, I don't mind Dolson today. She's cheap enough to play. Ruthie, she's cheap enough to play, but yeah. I might be playing Ezzy. I like her blowouts. But yeah.
Come on, Joe, give me somebody good.
She's 4'8". She loves blowout. She'll get you 15 in blowouts, which you want 3x on DK. So she's good enough. If this game stays, I'm sure this always happens. Clark gets ownership. I'm not going to play her. She's going to get the ownership. She's going to get you 25, and that's it, which is 3x. It's fine. But not a GPP play for me at all. I don't mind stacking this game in GPP just in case it stays close. And it's going to be because of Maisha Hines-Allen just going off.
Yeah.
So if you want to... Yeah, she's been good to us recently. But in the start of the year, I couldn't get it right. But yeah, if this game still stays close, it's because Maisha Hines-Allen put up 50 fantasy points. So you can run Stewart, Hines-Allen, Bird, Clark, I would say, as a little game stack. I don't know if you can fit a good lineup with that. But I don't mind it. but
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to go there unless if I make 10 lineups, yeah, I'll put one as that game stack, but I'm not going to do it just because the odds. The ceiling's really nice, but the odds just aren't in the favor of playing that, so probably won't go there.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, there's not a ton of forwards I like. You got Nigui, Christie. Not a bad play. She's got priced up to 4.6. I don't mind punting that, but I don't see myself. Did Gray get minutes? Gray only got Gray's good, but I mean Rashawn
she's
Gray.
just not getting minutes.
She's just not getting minutes. Gulich got 5 minutes, so yeah. Nigui's fine if you need that value. It's Dallas, so she can get you 15 easily. She can get you 5x here, and that's really good. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play her in cash too, just for the value. Open it up, and go there. So yeah, that's my DraftKings score: Carlton, Nigui, Collier, and Parker. I don't know how it's gonna end up. I might switch it up, but that's what I want to start with. I'll tinker around with some builds, see what if I like it, but that's what I want to go for cash.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep.
I have nothing against it, so I like it.
Yeah, so you can go Dantas, and then, or you can go Sabali at 9.7 and be left with 6.7 and go Odyssey Sims, or you can go Dantas at 8.6 and go 7.8 at guard, and you got Alicia Gray if Arike somehow misses, or you got Jordan Canada right there. You got Mabry. Mabry's projected to beat out Alicia Gray, so on the prop sites. So Mabry might be the better play. You get Mabry at 7.4, and then in your utility you get 9K. You can get Chelsea Gray. Yeah, perfect. There's my cash lineup, possibly. So we'll see.
Bravo, Joey. Bravo.
So yeah, Mabry Gray, great fill-ins for that. I just gave out. So some free lineup support. Yep. But again, this is 4 hours before the slate, so
it changes every time.
A lot can change. Yeah. So that's my for a good midday lineup. I like it for GPPs, so we'll see. Got no late hammer, so always gotta enjoy that.
That's fair.
Yeah. So we can move on to props if you don't have any other forwards you like.
I got nothing. I'm ready for prize picks.
All right. So prize picks. We got 3 games on the board. First game. We got the best game on the slate, I would say. Most entertaining. It's going to be the Lynx and Sky. I'm going to be in class for that, but I'm probably going to try to have it in the background while I'm in class because it's a virtual class, luckily. So
yeah,
I can watch this game in the background. Who do you like in this game?
Collier, of course.
Collier over, yeah. I mean, you can really just do that every slate and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, she could pull Parker on you and just suck, but I'm waiting to see who they put fourth up on the board. You know, they've been putting up Sims, they've been putting up Dolson.
Sims and Dolson most likely, yeah.
So I'm gonna wait for those 2 plays. I don't play Quigley.
Yeah, never play Quigley.
For obvious reasons. I think Sloot's a little too high at 36.5.
I'm not touching the under though. Too important of a game for to go under on her. She's tough. She's gonna make sure they win that game, and she doesn't need to score, so she can draw a double team and get a quick assist and put up points. So
those minutes for Dantas, no.
28. Yeah. You know, I don't mind Quigley. They're gonna have Dangerfield on Quigley. That's a nice height advantage. How tall is Quigley? I don't mind. I could see Quigley scoring a bunch. Quigley's 5'8", Dangerfield's like 5'6". I mean, Dangerfield plays a little bigger than that, but I don't mind Quigley over. I'm not gonna play because I never play that, but I don't mind the over. I don't mind her in GPPs either. Yeah. Crystal Dangerfield's 5'5". She plays much bigger than that, but that's a 5-inch advantage to get up your shot. That's really helpful. So you can see her scoring 20 real points, but tough to play her in props.
Yeah. But yeah, so outside of Collier, I'm gonna wait and see who else they put on the board for that game. That's kind of my strategy there. And we need starting lineup for the link too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Yeah, I assume Sims starts again, but they can switch it up because, I mean, she's a proven star in this league, so they're not gonna just bench her after one bad game.
Yeah, so I agree with you 100%.
Yep. So let's move on to the next game. We got
Marks and
prob-
Wings.
yeah, probably gonna be like a 10-point win for the Sparks, but it could be entertaining up to the buzzer.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
actually looking forward to the game, to be honest with you. I think Dallas can hang with them, especially if Enrique's scoring her shots on. Sabali is, playing as well as she can. I like Dallas to hang with them, and I would not be shocked if Dallas can steal a win. Full call
yes.
of the day.
Let's see what we got. We got a 7.5 point spread, plus 225. That's a good value at plus 225 for sure for moneyline wings. Actually, it just moved to minus 7 compared to minus 7.5. So
Okay.
someone just pounded the Dallas spread. So
Okay. Well.
looks like Enrique is probably going to play then, which we assume.
Yeah. So
But,
I'm attacking Sabali over.
those
Most
top 4 players could all go over.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where my lean is right now. Those top four going over.
Enrique's close. 37's a lot for her.
Yeah, and after Parker, I mean Parker should go over. Gray should go over. Sabali should go over.
That's a good monkey knife fight play. 3 for 4 if they have that.
They do. Let's look at Monkey Knife Fight real quick.
Yeah, that's what I had with the other game with Parker. We had a 3 for 4 with Parker, Gray, Dangerfield, and Collier. Last slate that hit. Candace Parker went under, but yeah.
Ooh, Parker's a little okay. So Parker's 37.
Cheaper. Sabali's cheaper as well.
Cheaper. You just want to go all overs here?
Yeah, I mean, Enrique's tough. But yeah. If 3 of them, I mean, if the game's gonna stay close, Enrique's probably gonna have to.
Well, would you rather play the 2 for 2 with Sabali and Chelsea Gray?
I like that. Yeah, it's a good one. If Enrique somehow misses, Sabali's definitely going over. But then we might end up with a blowout.
I mean, Sabali got 22 fantasy points against the Sparks off 21 minutes. That's her first game back, so
Yeah,
she played 4 minutes. So I fully expect Sabali to go over.
Yeah, I'll most likely be locking that in. Not at the moment, but I will probably end up locking it in. But yeah. It's a great play.
Being Discord. So yeah, that's where I'm at for that game. Let's move to the last game.
Yeah, and Weiss you can always just go under on and assume she's gonna go under unless she's hitting her shots. So
yeah.
We got a blowout here, 15-point spread. Unders could be the move here.
Yeah.
I'm not touching this game.
I'm not taking any overs. No overs for me.
Yeah, I like the Maisha Hines-Allen under. If she ends up not playing the fourth quarter, she's not going over. And I love bigs under in blowouts because they just don't have the rebounding opportunities like they should. Yeah, so bump down those rebounds, which, I mean, Maisha Hines-Allen doesn't actually need all those rebounds. It's more for true centers. It's an NBA rule for me. But, yeah, she's a good under.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with the board. Let's take a wait-and-see approach, but I think it's going to be a really good prop night for Wnba. So be in our Discord for all of our great plays.
Yeah. Ooh, great slate. Always a good slate for props. It just depends which site. I've only had a couple slates this season. Probably 2 or 3 that I didn't like it for props. But yeah, like those slates when every game's a blowout, but someone's still gonna go over, so you can't pound the unders. But,
yeah, I agree with you completely.
Yeah. So interesting. Some interesting star shootout days. So you compare the Seattle players with the other players that won't get in a blowout that will probably get full run. So good edge there.
I agree.
If you stay to the very end of this pod, I'll give you a little reward for that. Yep. Rapid fires are a good one to take advantage of with the star shootouts.
And we do.
All the time. Yep.
All the time. So, but that's all I have, Joey. Get in our Discord, talk WNBA with us, talk NBA, talk baseball, tennis, hockey. We got NFL talk really starting to heat up now. Price Picks dropped their first NFL board last night. I would expect Monkey Knife Fight will probably drop their first NFL board tomorrow night.
They're riding out that full season props. See how much
full season.
Yeah, I'm not playing it.
I know Travis is pushing it, but don't listen to Travis. Don't play it. But
yeah, I mean it's tough to parlay full season. Yeah, so hopefully we get those. I mean, it starts not this weekend, but next weekend. So we're like Oh,
next
actually, it starts
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, we're a week away. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll drop this weekend. I'm sure we'll get some props. So we'll see. It says it locks on Wednesday at 9 p.m. So they're probably they're gonna keep this till Wednesday 9 p.m. I hope they don't actually keep the board off till Wednesday at 9 p.m. So we
Yeah.
get some first looks. That's not good if their competitor has the board up, but they don't. So
Yeah.
that means
They'll get it up tomorrow, I think.
yeah, they're a smart company, so they'll definitely get it up. So yeah.
But I got nothing else, Joey. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Joey, you got the last word as usual.
All right, viewership's a little down, so I gotta tell your friends, get us back over 100 views. We're winning you some good money. Tell your friends. I know WNBA DFS isn't extremely popular, but it's better than NBA right now. So definitely get in on this. Props are extremely profitable. Join our Discord.
Yeah.
Hang out. It's free. You can join our free Discord if you want. Just hop in, ask us some questions. Close to lock. Just come hang out.
Yeah, we'll talk to you.
We will talk to you. Just give us a tag and we'll be there.
Yeah. All right, guys. See ya.
We'll see you tomorrow.